I think it's Twitch. I think it's Twitch that's breaking everything. So we're just gonna not worry about Twitch. Hey Amber, welcome. I can only assume I'm live. Okay. Got the chat pulled up on my phone, so hopefully I don't miss much. Okay, so that's working. I'm doing well, Amber. How about yourself? Oh, that is a very long URL. What the heck? Okay, that is a Streamlabs widget. I'm trying to figure out why nobody's chats are appearing up on the web. Oh, there they are. Good. Okay, we got a chat from Amber that's showing up. That one's coming from Brasscoin's channel. Okay. Marcus, can you go ahead and send a chat on Sludge Bomb? I want to make sure that that's working. Did Little Hands get a hold of my setup again? No, I started trying to dual output vertical sources, and that's the only thing I changed. Like I have my horizontal screen, and then I added the sources into a vertical viewer and was running them both at the same time, and apparently my PC hates everything about that. Also, it's not saying that Sludge is live. What is going on there? Like, I'm looking at my stream. I know I'm live. But it looks like that is at the very least working, so that's good. You can see and hear me? Good, good. I am so sorry. It's taken me a freaking hour to get this working. Amber, since you're here on the live stream, here's the link to the new channel. We're going to hope that things are working, and I will see if I can figure out what's going on with my stuff later. Okay, I need an egg sandwich is what I need. Egg sandwiches need sweet and salty. So this one, I'll just do an apple, sure. We'll be gross and do some olive oil. And then over here, we'll do some more apple, sweet and salty. I can only assume that my issues are stemming from my internet, not just my PC. But it's obviously got a lot to do with my PC. Like, right as I started the first stream, my internet crashed. That's what happened with the first one. So that was fun. I think I managed to fix it, Wiss. I'm hoping I managed to fix it. My computer's processing it, but barely. way past it. Oops. We're gonna need that. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we got a Masuda method, cloth, ditto hunt that we're gonna be doing. So that's gonna be exciting. We basically just get to wait here for eggs to populate. Oh no, Wes. This is specifically because I tried to add vertical elements, and my computer's basically trying to process and render everything twice, and it's not happy about it, is what's going on there. So I have my horizontal sources. I added all of them into my vertical source for my camera, my gameplay, all that, and now it hates life. So I'm wondering if I need to just delete all the sources and hopefully it fixes itself. We don't know. But I'm going to let that egg generator generate eggs. And I'm going to go make a baby go back to bed. wasted half of my dang egg. Psychic would also be strong against Toxapex. Somehow my kid ended up soaking his jammies. He's got overnight pull-ups on. But they're too big for him, I think. Yeah, I don't get it. Like, they fit him fine last night. I don't get why they don't fit him today. I think you can get about 80 eggs per sandwich. I mean, obviously I wasted like a good 5 minutes of my sandwich, but if not 10. I hate this mechanic. I much prefer egg hatching in Sword and Shield. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I feel you, game. So I don't know if you guys heard that. But I went into my vertical scenes and removed the switch. Instant slowdown on my PC. Like, sorry. Not slow down because my PC didn't slow down. My fans were running really fast trying to like process everything, keep things cool, all that. Instant sound diminishment. Like my computer had a audible sigh of relief and Now for science, in theory, my PC should start having issues in a few seconds. There they are. Okay, so evidently my PC right now is not super compatible with running dual outputs, which is fair. It's a lot for your PC to do. My PC is also like 10 years old, so we now know what the problem was. But we'll know in the future if I can do it when I eventually save up enough money to buy an i9 setup. I mean, honestly, if I was to just upgrade straight across to an i9, I would probably be okay. Get a little bit of extra power. Still got 11 minutes left. Just because I got 36, I'm going to sacrifice this sandwich. And where's my Talonflame? My CPU is an i7, 8th gen i7. And now we run in circles. Now the reason why I'm not worried about the remainder of my sandwich is I got 36. I should have the best stats that I'm going to get. And I like to do something interesting with shiny hunting, and that's, of course, I'm doing the Masuda method. I'm hatching eggs as I go. But I want, because I have to hatch eggs in multiple rounds, I might as well see how good of stats I can possibly get these shinies. So I will stat rate them at the same time. Should be good enough to multi-stream. With everything that the PC is actually running and it being 8 years old, it's a lot of work for it. That coupled with my freaking internet being ridiculous. Then again, I probably have a lot of useless stuff on my PC slowing it down that doesn't need to be there too. So, there's also that. It may not be entirely old equipment. But people do misunderestimate how labor-intensive rendering video and uploading them to the internet actually is in real time. Well, hopefully that was fast enough that we're still live. Get lost, cat. how much of my CPU is using OBS? How much of OBS is my CPU using? Oh yeah, easily. So right now my computer is at CPU usage 47%. 23 of that's being used by OBS. And it's bouncing between 47 and 56. Yeah, 47%. Now it just bumped up to 57%. And if I load a web page, it's bumping up to 95% utilization. Yeah. So, of the 66% that's being utilized, OBS Studios accounts for 23% of it. 23 to 30, give or take. But I got like so many other tasks that are running that are like all 0%. 10% system. So yeah, it definitely doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Yeah, Intel i9 core. But more to the point is I got to know what motherboard I have to know what socket I can get. Because I think my motherboard can take an i9. I've just got to get a specific one. Yeah, OBS is like at 30% right now. You might not stream at 1920, 1080 at 60 FPS, but you find that 27 is a considered amount. I don't even think I'm streaming at that, to be honest, Wes. I think I'm at 30 FPS. But it is 1080 by 1920 that I'm streaming at, I believe. Okay. How do I figure out what socket it is? Intel socket 1151 9th 8th gen Intel core. Search for with that. You'll be doing some tests on your OBS? Yours is always kind of wacky. $438. And I could get me an i9 9th gen. What about a new guy? Samuel? We are hunting shiny cloth. Sorry, I'm a little distracted looking at computer parts at the moment because my computer is pissing me off. Welcome, Samuel. I know you, Samuel. Your profile picture wasn't showing up on my stream chat, but I know that face. How the heck are you? Honestly, a better solution would probably just be getting a new computer and transferring over what I need. Because, yeah, I got a lot of, like, runtime brokers. A lot of stuff from things that I've done on my computer that are causing grief, I'm sure. Yeah. At least I should be streaming at 1920. It only appears to use 720. That's a great thing to know. Maybe I'm only streaming at 720. Streamlabs. I did that. I may not have tweaked the settings in this one. I mean, if we're only doing 720, then we definitely got other problems. think OBS as a streaming software is kind of trash. I don't know of a better one. Especially not a free better one. Like, I switched from OBS Streamlabs to just OBS because Streamlabs was pissing me off. Streamlabs was maxing out like 75% of my CPU. Streamlabs was ridiculous. Oh, also, with To Be Fair, I am streaming in 3 locations. That's also going to put a heavy load on the computer. It's quite possible, if I was only streaming to 1 location, my computer could reasonably do better with the, process. But it is essentially having to render everything 3 times before sending it. Scatterbug. So I added that source and stuff, and I didn't have a real chance to do a lot of testing. And a lot of streamers that are doing multi-streams, they may be streaming to multi-platforms, but I bet you they're using a service like Restream, which is a web host that's taking your stream and dispersing it versus your computer actually processing all of that. You don't like Wasuda because it's boring? Fair. Very fair. It is pretty tedious. Tomorrow, or maybe later tonight, I'll do some testing, streaming on just one stream, doing one to one channel and the other to the other channel, because I do got to set up my vertical stream for Violet. it is very possible my OBS is not configured properly. Because I know one thing's for sure, when I stream to YouTube, I'm lucky to get like 2200 KBS. Going to Twitch, it looks like I'm at 23 to 3000. And YouTube's saying it's not receiving enough. So, I definitely need to look at my settings. It just hasn't been a problem until now. Good luck with that. Yes. Good luck indeed. Hey, you have a great one, Marcus. Get back in bed. Now that you're thinking, it does make me wonder how my laptop would do with the Ryzen 7. Not that I can physically put this much stuff into my laptop. I have so many doodads plugged into my computer. We got 3 best. I don't think we're going to have to go very far. I don't think we're going to beat that. Pretty good. Best and fantastic. You tried to stream a game last week, even though everything was running fine, the stream was especially laggy. Sometimes it has a lot to do with how much is going on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. Get in bed. Cloth is the ambush Pokemon? Oh, gotcha. I mean, audio does upload at a separate kilobyte rate than video, so there's that. Yeah, it's most definitely got a lot to do with internet. My internet sucks sometimes. But yeah, both is more likely and more probable, honestly. Because by the sound of my computer, it's obvious that it's having struggles. I mean, for sure, there wasn't any issues, really, when I was just streaming to one channel, so there is that to consider. Like, worst comes to worst. Okay, well. Where the heck did I put my cloth and Ditto? Oh, right here. Oh, I was breeding the Titan. Oh yeah, Wes, evidently Titans do come back if you accidentally destroy them. Now, what's the best nature for a cloth to have? Adamant? Adamant, okay. We will breed this for an adamant, which we should have a 1 in 6 chance of having a perfect cloth come out of that. Gave yours on a Wonder Trade. Oops. I couldn't get away from a... Oh, I'm a level 1 Fido, that's why. I'm like... Or level 1 Cloth. I'm like, I couldn't get away from a level 7 Fido? What is going on? Okay. Adamant nature. You're also kind of frustrated about your streams? Why is that? Honestly, Starkiller, I've been off and on so frequently today that I don't even know when I came back online. It was sometime around 9. I want to save. Smoker, my July 4th was fantastic. How about yours? If you haven't already, which I'm pretty sure you have, we're also streaming on the other channel. And here's a link to the other channel. That's going to be a Violet only Scarlet or Shiny Run vertical stream there. Get down, cat. You don't need in the window. It knows that's not gonna. It knows nothing's gonna happen to it. Well, you can't stream one of your favorite games, which is only like 5 gigabytes. You don't think you can stream too much? It was chill. Went to your buddy's house in Pennsylvania. Hey, that sounds fun. Wait, with like the game size is 5 gigabytes. That's how big the game is. You only play light games, usually no more than 8 gigabytes. So what's stopping you from streaming it? Oh crap. I didn't want to make a sandwich. Well, that's doing its thing. Oh, screen gets laggy. Well, he laid back down in bed before I got up, so. Is Pennsylvania considered far away from where you normally are, Smoker? Or is it just like the next state over? Come here, kitty. Come here. The black kitty. Yeah, there's something just frustrating about streaming something and knowing it's not a quality stream, and then it's just aggravating. You have a friend whose cat always bothers him while he's streaming. It's basically a perpetual curse, really. practically screams for attention. They definitely have some personality to them. This one's like a super intelligent cat, but also the dumbest cat I've ever had. Like, she can open up the freaking pantry door and get food. I swear. But yet she eats plastic bags. Toad Scroll is grass ground, I think. Yes, it is most definitely ground. Wait, you're asking about Toad Scroll. Toad Scroll might be different. It is ground grass. Survey says. Literally screams. Yeah, no problem. Oddly enough, you think it doesn't bother him when he's not on stream? It knows. It knows what it's doing. It is a cat. It knows. Okay, definitely need more eggs. Think it's just cats are evil in a way? Surely they are. Surely they are. This is not a good cheese stick. We believe in you, Shauna. You can do it. I have not heard of Rain World. You know what's super funny, guys? We've made it through the entirety of this series. We never put in a new image for Toadscruel, and we don't have Garnackle or whatever the heck it is. We still have Knackley. It's known for an odd thing. It feels alive. All the enemies feel like they're actually thinking and not just programmed. Interesting. Interesting. Hate ringworm. Have to sanitize everything. Topical meds for everyone. Takes forever to get it to go away. Oh yeah, yeah. Once one person gets it, like everywhere. We thought my kid had it for a minute. Scary. Okay, at this point, I'm going to start hatching some eggs. Oh, I guess I gotta have one Pokemon, huh? Oh, it already had fantastic stats. That's why it was so easy. I was like, the fact that we got this on like a round one pick, like that's insane. And it was even an attack boosting lonely stat, but we don't want it to decrease defense. No, 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 no. Okay, let's see what we can get. one single coin. So what do you do in this game that feels alive, Whis? Survive. Makes sense. Who would thought of that? It's basically you versus the whole world. The thing here is that you're only a weird cat. Very interesting. A weird cat. I have 2 weird cats. Actually, what nature was this one? They're called slug cats. Hi, cat. Bye, cat. I got hair in my eye. You do all this Masuda method on a city? I don't know of a good city. Levincia, maybe. Since you can run around in circles and not encounter Pokemon. Six more invites, but only 3 more battles on the home stretch. Not bad. And what does doing all of the invites do, aside from completion of the game? It's the Electric City. You run around in a circle around the stadium with Lono or Iono. It's the one who's near the ocean and has a Pokeball at the middle? Yeah, that one. Okay. Is that the last one? That is the last one. That is the last set of eggs we're gonna hatch for this stream. So, I'll test some other stuff tonight. We'll catch you guys later.